Barakal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Akakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth to rule well, as it is written that we should acknowledge our leadership in 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 17. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is Bakayar Amana. Bakayar Amana, which means elect indeed. You know, I chose that name based on Isaiah chapter 41 verses 10 and 11. Fear not, O thou worm Jacob, and be yet not dismayed, ye the children of Israel. Right? That's where we got it from. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yep, I will help thee, yep, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. And the right hand of the righteousness of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is Yahushai HaMashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? And he's going to strengthen us and help us during the time of Jacob's trouble. I had to make me a video because the brother Araya Halal had made a video concerning the strike. Now, I've seen a video earlier this morning, but I thought I'd get back to it later because, you know, I had to go to work, you know. And the brother had made a video concerning about this dude he found on TikTok talking about all of the different things that were going to happen if the shipping containers stopped coming into Americas concerning food, crude oil, fuel, electricity. Everything is just going to go straight to shit in the space of a few weeks. And I put a video on my channel. I'm hoping it's still there. I don't know. About an individual that said, how long do you think under civil unrest and national emergency do you think America would lose? How many people would it lose during this time? Dude came up with an assuming a number he assumed, or a number that they had figured out, there would be about close to 300 million people within a 9-month space of time that would lose their lives through rape, murder, pillage, civil unrest, national emergency, martial law. You see what I'm saying? Because, like it says in 2nd Ezra, a lot of people aren't going to have any regard to what's going on. They just ain't going to have it. Right. So let's go to they just ain't going to give a shit. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 14, I think it was. Let's go get it. Right? Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh being near. And one people shall stand up and fight against another people, right? And swords in their hands. The modern day sword, or the gun. Now, between 2019 and 2022, they came up with a number that I wanted to get the video, but I was busy doing something else, man. I can't remember what it was back then. But they said that people were standing around the corner from gun shops, pawn shops, purchasing weapons that had never purchased a gun before in their life. Pistols, AR-15s, AK-47, whatever the fuck type of gun they could get their hands on, people are still purchasing them. On an average, there's, 4, 5, 10 guns per American citizen, so-called, here in America. Babylon the Great. Right? For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people, the sword and their destruction, right, are the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles that are coming here to melt this place, because America is the great furnace. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. So they're not going to give a damn about the police, because the police are going to be busy defending their own families. Listen, if the docks on the east and west coast shut down, all of this Tumi shit that you're buying online, Amazon bullshit that you're buying online, you won't be able to get. You wasted that money. Plus, in addition to that, you are going to lose out on food, sustenance, and the things that you need to survive, because they're going to shut down. Wow. The brother blew my mind, man. I'm like, damn, Araya Kalal was right, man. And he came up with the right biblical scriptures that came up with it, and just, it disturbed my sleep. I can't sleep now. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe I was becoming complacent and waiting for the Lord, of course, in the hopes that, all this loud cars and taking off fast, that bullshit, that's going to come to an end. Because if there's no crude oil, they can't turn that into gasoline, and they can't put it in the gas pumps. They can't put it in the gas pumps. America's going to shut down. 18-wheelers will not be able to deliver food to the stores. Walmart's going to fall out and not have enough, not going to have enough of the things that they need in order to survive, or for the people to survive. They're only going to have enough food. They're only going to have enough food on the shelves for, 3 to 4 days, tops. People are going to go in there trying to, panic buy every goddamn thing they can put their hands on. Doesn't matter what it is. When you go to Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Kroger, whatever, ain't nothing going to be there, man. Okay? The United States petrodollar is dead in the international geopolitical markets, man. You can't use that shit in any other country. If you try to use the U.S. petrodollar, the U.S. dollar, in any other country, they're subject to put your ass in prison, man, for fraud. Okay? Yeah. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the kings and princes are the police chiefs, the fire department, the mayors, the governors, the state senators, the presidents, the premiers, the different individuals, kings and leaders of different countries. Ain't nobody going to give a shit, because they can't get what they need, man. In order for them to perpetuate longevity on the earth, they won't be able to get the things that they need to feed their families. The children are going to be starving. Their stomachs are going to be hurting. The parents are going to be worried. What can we do? What can we do to feed our kids? Dead people are going to be dying, falling in the middle of the fucking street, dying off. You know what I mean? Of starvation. Wow, man. It's going to hurt. Let's get it. Pine away. Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken for want of the fruits of the field. Right? The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. So they're going to be buying and trading their own kids for food. Right? They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. Now this has already happened to the Israelites, and it's going to happen again, because history has a way of repeating itself. The Lord hath accomplished his fury, he hath poured out his fierce anger, and hath kindled a fire in Zion, the memorial of Israel, the remnant of his people. And it hath devoured the foundations thereof. The foundations of what? The inhabitants of the world. Right? Ezekiel 24:23. and your tires shall be upon your own heads, and your shoes upon your feet. Ye shall not mourn nor weep, but ye shall pine away for your iniquities, and mourn one toward another. Right? So all of these things are going to happen, man. It's scary as shit. I won't even lie. Okay, because I ain't never been through any of this stuff before, but the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, like he said in Isaiah 41 verse 10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Right? So when we're starving to death, he says he's going to strengthen us and give us the strength that we need. See these ridiculous assholes rolling up and down the street, burning up gas. They're taking advantage of the fact that they have gas. You know, well, if they go on strike on the east and west coasts, you know, of bringing food in because they're not getting what they need in order for their families to survive, you know, and they go on strike, who's going to be the workers on the docks bringing in and setting everything up to be delivered to the stores in your cities and towns so you can go shopping? God damn it. Okay. This jumps off. The famine is going to jump off on a huge scale. Nationwide. There's going to be suddenly no food for anybody to eat, man. That's scary. Okay. Okay. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. What does that mean? That means if they decide to come up and blow your goddamn brains out, ain't no cops coming to put them in jail. Okay? That's what that means. Okay? It's going to be total anarchy up and down the streets. If a 15 or 16-year-old little girl get raped, that's going to be an everyday occurrence. Nobody's going to give a shit because they're going to be too busy trying to feed their face with whatever they can find. The sedition of man and invading one another, they're going to be kicking people's doors in to find canned goods, ramen noodles, any goddamn thing. Do you understand me? Bottled water, anything, man. This shit's going to get bad. And the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has prophesied these things that would happen, man. Okay? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. How's that going to happen? Martial law. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. So they coming in with a gun to blow your goddamn brains out and take your shit. Right? And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay? That's scary all the way around. I don't give a damn how you look at that one, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Verse 25. Let's go see. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. The only individuals that are going to remain from all these plagues that the Most High had told thee that shall escape, okay, are those individuals that escaped during Jacob's trouble, the Great Tribulation. Those individuals that have been predestinated to receive salvation from the foundations of the world. These are the only people that are going to escape this thing, man. You think rapture type shit? You can't find rapture in this Bible anywhere. Okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 26. And the men that are received shall see it, the end of your world, who have not tasted death from their birth. Right? So they're going to be saved and they won't even see death. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. That means if you go to, what is it? 1 Corinthians, which will give you an idea or a clue of what's going on there. Right? Let's go to the mystery of resurrection. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Okay, NLT. What I am saying, dear brothers and sisters, is that our physical bodies cannot inherit the kingdom of God. These dying bodies cannot inherit what will last forever. But let me reveal to you a wonderful secret. We will not all die, but we will all be transformed. And only those individuals that are going to be changed into another meaning are those individuals that have been kept for a small season. And those individuals are back here in the reincarnation, the hidden ones found in the book of life. Their names are written in the book of life to be saved, the elect of the house of Israel. Okay? Like it says in Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. Okay? And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more stay upon him that smote them. And who smote us all the time, 24 hours a day, in the lands of our captivity, in the lands of drawing water, where we are slaves, indentured servitudes, indentured servants, wage slaves. We got to go to work every fucking day. Who did this shit to us? Those individuals that call themselves the JEWs and are not, but do lie. These people have been telling a goddamn lie for over, 70 years, and they're still getting away with it. The entire world is on their team to destroy every other Muslim nation. But that's part of the 33rd degree Mason, what's his name, Albert Pike. Oh, let's go get that. That just popped in my head. I don't know why it showed up like that, but let's go get him. Albert Pike. Where is that punk at? I'll find his ass. Yep, Albert Pike. I'm gonna find him. Sure will. Hold on. He's in here somewhere, because I got him in here. Oh, Albert Pike's punk's ass talking shit out the side of his neck about how he wants New World Order. Right? This is the Jacob's trouble that I'm talking about, man. You know? Check out some of these pictures, man. Walmart. Thousands of people standing in front of Walmart. Right? To take that radio frequency identification microchip. Right? These are all of the FEMA zones. And they're going to be putting people in Tampas to be exterminated. They're going to force you against your will to take the radio, to take this Beetlejuice in your, up under your, which is Esau Edom's sperm cells. Esau Edom is a so-called white man. They're going to employ the Gurkha troops from different nations working together to subject you to under martial law. Okay? Jacob's trouble. Millions of dead bodies going to litter the ground from one end of the nation to the other, man. Okay? They're going to be throwing these bodies, okay? These are dead bodies, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14, we just got through talking about that, right? Okay? I mean, because you clearly don't get it. This shit is finna jump off, man. They're talking about going full on strike, on the East Coast where all the food comes in from. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find that dude. Albert Pike ass. Weirdo, man. Is that it? No, that's not it. He in here. I know him. This is what they want to put using martial law. By any means necessary. They want to put this radio frequency identification chip device in your hand. Okay? Between your thumb and your index finger. Okay? and it attaches to everything that pertains to you as a person. Because remember, Adam was created on the 6th day, so they base everything based on the number 6. Your biometrics, whether you took the Beetlejuice or not, whether you're healthy or not, right? They've got your digital identification, knowing who you are or where you're at. It's a tracking device. And then they give you central bank digital currency, which is, what do you call that? The central bank digital currency and, what is it? Damn, I forgot the name of the currency that they want to give you. You know, that's a bargaining chip for you to take this microchip. But first they have to bring order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. That's the reason why they have to do that, man. So this way they can force you against your will to be a part of their program. Okay? And being a part of their program means you don't have a choice. Okay? See? World Economic Forum says central bank digital currencies must be implanted under your skin if you want to participate in society. Okay? This is what they want to put up under your skin, man, to keep track of you, where you can't do nothing but what they tell you to do. Okay? This is what they want, man. They ain't gonna stop at nothing until they get it. Okay? Right? Martial law. Martial law declared in the event of a national crisis. A plan did not define the term national crisis. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, takes control of federal and state governments. Military commanders replace duly elected officials. The plan called for the rounding up of 21 plus million American Negroes. Delivery to military bases converted into prisons. Okay? This is what they want, man. They ain't playing. They don't give a fuck. They gonna put your ass up underneath the jail some goddamn where if that's what they can. Okay? This is the Albert Pike I was talking about. See him? Okay. 33rd degree Mason. Okay. This is the plan. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agenter of the Illuminati, right? George Soros, between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. And maybe I may have went off a little bit like that, but you got to stop and think about this individual. George Soros is in control of all of these different agent provocateurs that are blowing shit up, burning shit up, shooting people, you know, trying to get civil unrest started so this way they can implement martial law. Put your ass in prison, goddammit. That's his job. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agenter of the Illuminati between the political Zionists is Israel, and the leaders of the Islamic world, right? Which they're currently at each other's throat right now. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionism, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, and spiritual and economical exhaustion. Okay, if they shut down the ports, it's going to bring about all of these different exhaustions, economical, spiritual, moral, and physical. Okay, complete. We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists. Okay, what's that's going to bring? That's going to bring anarchy. Motherfuckers do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it to whomever they want to do it to, and there's nothing. Who's going to stop you? The cops are trying to protect their own families, right? And we shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm which in all its horror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, the origin of savagery, and of the most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere the citizens, obliged to defend themselves against the world minority of revolutionaries, will exterminate those destroyers of civilization. And the multitude disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirits will from that moment be without compass or direction, anxious for an ideal, but without knowing whether to render its adoration, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, right? Which simply means light bearer. Okay, and these individuals are going to try to bring about darkness in the world, so this way they can bring you to the light of central bank digital currency, okay, universal basic income, UBI, which is the blackmail to force you in order to feed your children during the time of civil unrest and national emergency. Okay? If you are in a situation and circumstance where you cannot feed your friends and family and your children, you're going to do whatever the fuck it takes in order to get them fed. To shut down. You can't go to work. You can't feed your family. You can't give them any water because there's no water. There's no bottled water. The water's unclean. If there's no fuel to fuel the water duct system that powers the ability to clean the waters for you to drink and to bathe, and they shut it all off, what are you going to do? See? Brought finally out in the public view. This manifestation will result from the general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time. Okay? And this ridiculous asshole, Albert Pike, is the motherfucker that came up with this bullshit. And they're going to stop at nothing to make it happen. Okay? Real talk, man. Uh-oh. Let's get that out of there. Boom. This is a picture of all the Federal Emergency Management Agency camps in the United States. Okay? For extermination. Okay? This is where they're going to put you, man. They ain't going to stop till they get it accomplished. Okay? Okay? I'm serious, man. This is what they want. They ain't going to stop till they get it done, man. The Israelite pie chart of salvation. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That means, as you can see at the bottom of your picture, Negroes. Out of every 3 Negroes, 1 out of every 3 Negroes, Latinos and Native Indians will be saved for the Lord. This is the Israelite pie chart of salvation and destruction. Okay? This is it. 33.3% of Israelites will be saved. Those individuals that have turned back to keep the law, the statutes, the commandments of the Most High God to the best of their ability in the lands of drawing water, where they rehearse the righteous acts, which is to fear God and keep His commandments. To the best of your ability. White man says through evangelical Christianity, IUIC, Bishop Nate, and all the rest of these bullshits are telling you to your face that the law is done away with. Do what you want to do. Now, I just told you what the reason why they're telling you this. To do what you want to do. So they can put you in the FEMA camp and exterminate you, cut your head off. Fuck you, man. They don't give a shit about you or your children or your children's children. As far as these Edomites are concerned, there's too many of you on the face of the earth. They've been trying to kill you for years. They got you eating human flesh. They have found human DNA in hot dogs and hamburgers. McDonald's, you know the McDonald's restaurant that you've been feeding your kids for years just to shut them up. I want a Happy Meal, right? Has a contract with hospitals on a nationwide basis. Why? They take their bodies, grind them up into meat, put it in the paste, they solidify it, okay, put it in the refrigerator, They cut it down into wafers and cut little circlets out. They put it on a grill and they feed it back to you. That's what they've been doing for at least 20 years. Okay? The 144,000, which are those individuals that are elect, that have received salvation from the foundations of the world. See, look. See? These motherfuckers is really trying to put their strike down. Understand? Then you got 2/3, 66.6% of Israelites that should be cut off and die, man. Okay? You gotta understand that, man. This is real, man. They're not playing with you. I don't give a shit about you. Since when? Come on now. When have these people ever cared about you? Right? Martial law. Martial law declared in the event of a national crisis. The plan did not define the term national crisis. FEMA takes control of federal and state governments. Okay? That's the plan, man. They don't care. The King Alfred Plan. The extermination of blacks in America, codenamed Rex 84. The King Alfred Plan was a fictional CIA-led scheme supporting an international effort to eliminate people of so-called African descent in the event of widespread and continuing and coordinated racial disturbances in the United States. King Alfred/Rex 84, at the discretion of the president, is to be put into action immediately. Okay? Real talk, man. This is what they want to do. Okay? You paying attention? Let's blow it up. New World Order. UN Agenda for 2030 Mission Goals. One World Government. End of Nations. One World Army. One World Police Force. End of Family Unit. So the the nuclear family, they don't want the man in the house. They want the woman in the house telling the children what to do. And then when the children turn into monsters and start beating them and killing them and taking what they want, acting how they want, right? Then you wonder what happened. One world central bank. One world cashless currency. End of all private property. World depopulation and fertility control. End of home and car ownership. Mandatory multiple, you guessed it, what do they call it? Beetlejuice. Yearly. Mandatory multiple Beetlejuice shots. Yearly. Universal austerity income. Universal basic income, right? Social media, digital ID. Micro CHIP for health, shopping, and travel. Implementation of Chinese social credit system. Government raised children, right? All businesses run by state. End of non-essential air travel. Humans concentrated into 15-minute zones. End of private farms and vegetable gardens. End of animal ownership. Ban on all natural medicine. AI courts and end of individual rights. Limited access to wild spaces. End of fossil fuels and modern conveniences. And they're starting at the bottom and working their way to the top. That's what they're doing, man. You can't see it because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai does not want you to. And if that's the case, you are a corpse. And I pray in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai as my witness that he would have mercy upon my soul and the souls of my family, man, to help us get out of here alive if it is his will to do so. Because it's all up to him at the end of the day. Okay? So, this is what they want, man. Digital ID. You paying attention? This is what they want, man. Barcodes underneath your skin. Okay? They ain't gonna stop till they get it. You understand me? This is what these devils want, man. At the end of the day. Okay? We can guess what the intentions are, and they're not only the intentions of the U.S., they are attempting to consolidate our so-called biometric data into a global database that is accessible to whoever they choose, to make it accessible to and to be used for whatever reason they choose, without our consent. Paying attention? And whoever has control over or has access to our data can manipulate and control us. Okay? Real talk, man. This is what these devils want, man. EU to begin deporting visitors who don't have the so-called Willie Bates digital ID. See what I mean? It's what these fuckers want, man. They don't care. That's crazy. Yup. This is all they want, man. Check this out. This is a nuclear targets map. Pay attention. You paying attention to the nuclear targets map? This is where all the intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to hit. Okay. Now let's go get a deal from where I had it earlier, where it's got a picture of the United States and 10 FEMA zones. I got it. It's up here somewhere. Just have to find it. It's all. You know. Yeah, man. Hold on. It's in here. I'm coming to it. I'm getting to it. Don't panic. It's gonna get there. See. I had it somewhere. Where is that FEMA zones deal at? I had it. I'm almost at the top. Oh no, I had it. FEMA zones, yeah. I must have passed it. I didn't see it, y'all. Okay, these are the FEMA camps. That's what they want to burn up, man. If you come down here at the bottom, they fully know that the children of Israel, that are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are going to be put in these FEMA zones. Okay? They're going to be put in them FEMA zones, man. Real shit. Okay? Because our people, they don't give a damn. They just want to keep on doing what they've been doing like they've always done, which is rebel against the Most High God in heaven, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's all they want to do. They don't want to do nothing else. Salakia. Okay. Let's see if we can find, there it is. Intercontinental ballistic missiles going to burn up. And I wish I could split the screen. I'm going to try to figure out a way to split these screens and make these videos better. You know. But I just had to let y'all know what's up, man. This is what they want. They want one underneath your skin in your right hand, left hand, or your forehead. You understand? And they're going to bring this shit about. If they got to bring back, what do you call it? Novus Ordo Seclorum, new order of the world. And the only way they can bring a new order is to shut down the old one. Well, if they can shut down your gas, your oil, then that's going to stop and bring everything to a grinding halt, like I said in the brother's video. You see what I mean? That's some scary shit, man. But it's going to jump off the way it says. This is what they want, man. Okay? They ain't going to stop, man. I don't give a damn what you say. That's a conspiracy theory. You're a goddamn liar. It is no longer conspiracy theory. It is conspiracy fact. You motherfuckers can't handle it. You just can't deal with the truth. This is what they want, man. They ain't not gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop. Fuck you, man. You know? If you don't like what they're doing, they just kill you. Put your ass in a camp somewhere. You know, starve you to death. You know, this is what they want to do, starve you to death. That's the plan. And force you to make a choice. See that? This is the reason why they were getting ready to get rid of the United States petrodollar. They're finna make it all digital. Okay? That's real talk, man. I know you don't want to believe it, but okay. The Bible predicted this over 2,000 years ago. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now I just showed you a picture of what the mark looks like in your forehead and in your hand. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? There it is. I knew I'd find it out. This is where they want you to be at, man. These are the 10 FEMA zones they want you to be. Okay? If you don't want to be a part of their program, they got somewhere to put your ass. Do you understand me? The little dots that you see are the FEMA zones. You're going to be, let's go get it, since you don't believe me. Revelation. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Revelation. Let's go get it. Revelation chapter 20. Verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them. Salakia. And judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the sea, all that is therein in the foundations of water, and which had not worshipped the beast, EU and NATO, neither his image, being a participant in cashless society, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Hamashiach 1,000 years. However, but the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Let's go to Daniel, right? Chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. See? Now, the time of the end. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Where are they going to be written in the book at? Well, let's go over here to Joel, chapter 2. Okay. Verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in the Mount Zion the memorial of Israel, and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. Okay? So these individuals are going to be saved. No one else. Right? Let's go to Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water. Now the noise of the archers is Esau, Edom, and the nations fighting against the Most High God. And these ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, that are going to turn America into a great furnace and melt all the elements with great fervent heat, as it is written in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. Okay, are the noise that the archers are going to make. The archers are the nations. The noise that they're going to make are the impact of these thermonuclear missiles upon the face of the earth. Okay? In the places of drawing water, wherever the children of Israel have been scattered throughout the four winds from one end of heaven to the other. Like it says in Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, and the valley of Jehoshaphat is the valley of the Most High's judgment. And will plead with them there. And to plead in biblical scripture, let's go get it. And will plead Shaphat.
Strong's H8199. Shaphat. Shaphat.
To judge, govern, vindicate, to punish, to act as lawgiver or judge or governor, to rule, to govern, to judge, to decide controversy. Remember the controversy of Zion, right? To execute judgment, to vindicate, okay? To enter into controversy, to plead, to have controversy together, to be judged. Judge, plead, avenge, condemn, execute judgment, defend, deliver. Right? Shaphat, a primitive root to judge, i.e. pronounce sentence for or against, by implication to vindicate or punish, by extension to govern, passively to litigate, literally or figuratively, avenge. Okay. The Most High is coming to kick your monkey motherfucking ass, okay? Because you refuse to repent. Joel chapter 3 verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and have sold a girl for wine that they might drink. They've given a boy for an harlot. Now they're saying that the children of Israel, that number is the sands of the sea, they have an unction from the Holy One. They have, it's the Most High's will in his heart to save that which was lost, which is the whole house of Israel. However, only a remnant is going to be delivered here in these last days. That's it, man. He's not coming back to save everybody. That's a goddamn lie, man. Esau Edom is a clever devil, man. Look, let's go to Ezekiel, man. Could y'all... Ezekiel 28. This motherfucker. Okay. Ezekiel 28:2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power, a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. Now where does it say that again? If you go over here to Isaiah 14, it says the same thing. This goddamn devil, man. Okay. Where is it at? There it is. Isaiah 14 verses 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Now the congregation is wherever the children of Israel have been scattered. In the sides of the north, North America. Right? I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Did they not have space stations and SpaceX and Space Force? Right? See? That's what this is their fucking plan, man. I mean, to the ends of the earth, man. They don't care. Okay? Okay. These motherfuckers are crazy. Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. Right? Where's the habitation at? They're the rich in the rich neighborhoods, way out in the suburbs. Habitation is high. World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderberger Group, all this type of shit, right? That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Why would he say he's exalt thyself as the eagle? What is America's mascot? The fucking eagle. And then they set it up through democracy, freedom as thou wilt, which is the whole of Satan's law, to do whatever the fuck you want to do against the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is what they plan, man. Okay? You have the left wing and you have the right wing of the same fucking eagle, man. Come on now. Real talk. See? So the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has got this all planned out. He's going to destroy these devils and make them destroy each other, man. He's going to make these individuals destroy each other, man. Regional context, come on, man. These are all the places where they're going to put all of the major FEMA camps to hold the most people. So during the time of civil unrest, you can expect to stay here. Now, but like I said before, don't forget, there's a nuclear targets map for the same places. Okay? They're going to do everything they can to survive, man. This is what they want. They ain't going to stop till they get it. Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.